What's up, everybody? Chewy Internet coming at you today. We got another Marvel Crisis Protocol video, and this time we got SuperGiant. And man, am I excited to go over this card. I know we got some people out there in the Discords, super excited about this character and wanting to see what she brings to the table. I'm hoping she's the other leader, but I'm starting to think the Tactus card is the leadership. We'll get into that in a second. I took a peek at this card, and I was like, wait, man, I don't see a leadership. So I had to come down here and react to this. So anyways, guys, you guys do me a favor, dislike the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. We'll have more MP content on the way. By the way, the last video I did in the Shadowland Daredevil roster, guys, really good feedback, by the way. I loved every single minute. I loved all the interactions that I had with you out there about the roster. That's great. I love to see that. You know what I'm saying? So, if I can just get some more comments and just on anything, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to talk to me if you guys have opinions or whatever. I'm there, man. I'm there to interact with people and get their opinions and get their thoughts on the game. Because I love this game a lot, and interacting with you guys is a really fun part of it for me. You know what I'm saying? And it was really good. By the way, I love the back and forth. It was really, really good. So if you guys can keep that up, that'd be great. But anyways, let's get into SuperGiant, okay? Now, I know there's some people that are super excited. I don't know anything about SuperGiant from the lore. When I get a chance, I'll read the lore in a second, once this video is over. But apparently they're Black Order characters. Black Swan's a Black Order character. I need to read up on that stuff and get into it. I don't know anything about them, but I'm excited that they're going to get more characters and you can flesh out the roster a little bit more for the Black Order, which is really cool. Anyways, guys, let's get into this. By the way, the fig, amazing. The fig is amazing. Now, one thing I noticed is that, and I brought this up with somebody earlier, I don't think SuperGiant is Nebula's mom, but I just find it weird that she's blue and Nebula's blue and Thanos is the father. Speculation. I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying, just bringing that up there. But the fig looks great. The fig looks absolutely great, and I love every minute of it. Let's get into this character. So SuperGiant. Okay, so now that we know another leadership is coming for the Black Order. Now I know it's the card. There is no leadership on SuperGiant, so that card is probably going to work similar to Convocation, which I think is the first of the Black Order. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to assign it to any Black Order character, and you play that leadership. That's gonna be interesting. So I can't wait to see what that does. Okay, so let's get into SuperGiant's card here. 1 physical defense. Ugh, please tell me you have something that adds defense that, because that is brutal. 3 energy, 4 mystic, 5 health, 3 threat. Okay, good. I had someone thinking that she'll probably be a 5 threat. 3 threat. I think they needed a 3 threat. Honestly, I think they have way too many 5 threats. I think they're too expensive at this point, threat value wise. So I like her at 3. That's a good decision. That's really good. I know some people had her at the 5, but she's the 3. That's good. Size 2 moves small. Huh? She's on a small base and moves small. Man, I gotta read the rest of this card before I make a decision on that. I'm not a fan of the small base, small movement character. I'm not. That's the reason why I don't play Mysterio. It's not that I don't think Mysterio is good. It's just the way I play the game, I don't like that. I do not like characters on small bases with small movements. I just don't. It's just me. I'm not a fan of it. Never have been. Let's get into this. Let's get into the attacks. Okay, so she has a mental mystic attack, which is really good. Range 3. 5 dice, 0 power cost. This is the builder. After this attack is resolved, this character gains 1 power. Okay, so it's not power to equal damage dealt, and it's a 5-die builder, which is good. Drain life. After this attack is resolved, if it dealt damage, remove 1 damage from this character. So she has a built-in healing factor. Built-in healing. Similar to Omega Red. Omega Red is as well, if he does a damage, he heals. Venom has one on We Are Venom, but you have to do a spender for it, and it depends on, a lot of dice. Heal the 1 damage. It's really good. I like that. Good stuff here. Range 3, but again, her moving small on a small base, I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan. I have to really see what's in the superpowers, and I haven't looked at the superpowers yet. I'm just going down as I go here. Let's go to the spender. 8 power cost. Jesus, that's expensive. Range 2. See, this is the thing. Okay, let's keep reading. If this attack would deal damage, if it doesn't, okay. If this attack would deal damage, it does not, and the target character loses that much power instead. So this is similar to Ghost Rider's Spender, right? So like if it does so the difference between this one and between Ghost Rider's and this attacks is that Ghost Rider's spender does damage and you lose power. This just you take no damage. So whatever damage you deal turns into power loss. Okay. On a wild, you get a stun. Okay. 2 wilds, you get a stagger. Okay. On a crit, wild, hit, failure. This sounds like this is too hard to hit. After this attack is resolved, if the target character is healthy, it becomes dazed. Holy shit! I don't know how often you're gonna get that, but that is sick. I understand why that's hard to get, dude. You don't have to do damage. You just roll dice. And if you roll 2 failures, 2 hits, okay. Crits are 1 out of 8. Wilds are 1 out of 8. Failures are 1 out of 8. This is going to be hard to pull off, but if you can add in rerolls and some shenanigans here, dude, that's fucking sick. A character becomes dazed. If the character is injured, it becomes KO'd. You don't even have to do damage. You just daze a character. This is a fun little spender, but how are you going to build the power is my question with this character. How are you going to build the power? I'm pretty sure she takes the gem. Like, okay, so Mental Vampire gains 1 power. If she takes damage on physical attack, she's probably gonna die before you could ever use. Let's keep reading. Submit. This character may spend up to 5 power to use a superpower. Choose a civilian token with an X of this character, where X is the amount. No. I already know where this is going. This character may interact with the chosen character without paying the power cost. No. Actually, no. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I was thinking. Okay, let me stop for a second. I was thinking they were trying to implement hired muscle into this game. Okay. No. This character may spend up to 5 power to use a superpower. Choose a civilian token with an X of this character. So if you spend 5 power, it's range 5. Okay. Where X is the amount of power spent to use this superpower. This character may interact with this chosen token without paying the power cost. That's pretty good. That is really good. You have to. I'm trying to figure out ways to give this character. Man, if I play her in Brotherhood, I can, but it's gonna take 2 turns. So what I'm thinking of, okay, we're gonna keep reading, but there's some that is pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Ooh, man, this is interesting. Dude, this character's totally different. Like, I like that. Okay, let's keep going. When an allied character, Supreme Control, 2 power cost. When an allied character within 4 of this character would be pushed. Okay. This character may use a superpower. The other character is not pushed. Okay, so she has anti-control on pushes. So, like, if you're playing against, Web Warriors or something, or a team that's really built, talking about control and all that, she's really good. Range 4 is a huge range. You can easily be within 4 characters. I mean, the 2 power cost is fair. I mean, that's basic. I mean, this doesn't do anything to throws or anything, but pushes. That's pretty good. I like it. Ethereal. If this character would suffer 2 or more damage from a physical attack or collision, it suffers. Okay, now we're getting into this. Okay, now I see why she has the 1 physical defense. Okay, if this character will suffer 2, but it's 2 or more damage which should happen from a physical attack or collision. Now, collision is huge. It suffers 1 damage instead. Additionally, if this character suffers damage from a physical attack or collision, it drops all. Ooh, there's a caveat. You drop all your objective tokens. So if you take any damage, you drop your objective tokens. It's kind of that's a bummer. But you have, because that's really strong. Ethereal is really strong. Ethereal is really strong. So she doesn't have anything that changes her physical defense to like Mystic, like an Ebony Maw or like an Enchantress or anything like that. She has something that's built into her that if she takes physical damage, okay, look, you only take 1 damage instead. You gain you 1 power, right? You're not getting killed. You're not getting dazed, but there's a caveat. There's a catch to this, right? You drop your objective tokens, which is huge, right? So I like that. They added something like, okay, yeah, you get this really cool thing, but this is the downside of it, right? So that's pretty good. Omnipathy. When an enemy character is within 3 of this character. Okay. When an enemy character within 3 of this character rolls 1 or more crits in any roll, after the effect is resolved, this character I see where this character is going to get the power now. Okay. So if anybody within 3 of her rolls any crits, you're going to gain 1 power. Okay. And then she takes the soul gem. I'm definitely going to be taking her with the gem. I think she has enough without it. I mean, to maybe gain power. But the problem is with her moving small. She's not. I like her. It's just I feel like when you play this character, you need to put in a lot of thought, a decent amount of thought, right? Because you have to be careful with not putting her into danger, right? But you want to put her in a position of ranges 3 to 4, right? Now listen to what I'm saying here. So if you put the soul gem on her, you constantly want to be within range 4 because if anybody uses superpowers, you gain a power. If anyone on attack dice within 3 of her rolls a crit, right? And any roll too. So that means if let's say for example, if you're doing a throw into someone, right? And they roll a crit, you gain a power. If they attack and they roll a crit, you gain a power. If they defend, roll a crit, you gain a power. Not just that. If they roll a crit on a flip secure, because this says any roll, on flip secures, on scrolls, on alien ship, if you roll a crit and you're within 3 of this character, you gain a power. So how I'm thinking is, I'm thinking you do take her with the soul gem and make her a 4. And at 4, maybe you don't. But I think she's going to need the power to pull all this off. And I feel like they want you to take her with the gem. I feel like they want to get the soul gem in play. Like last week when I was reviewing Black Swan, I felt like with that character, they want people to start playing the power gem. I feel like that's what where they're going with this, right? So, and I can find ways to make the soul gem, it's easy to do. You just got to be within 4, and then whatever. She has her built-in ways to gain power. But man, the thing about her is, about Supergiant right now, you have to really, really, really get your reps in with her. And you really have to understand all these little triggers, right? You have to understand how all this works. This is going to take time. I think this character has legs. I think she's interesting. The Devastate Intellect thing, I don't know if I'm going to spend 8 power on that to maybe kill. I mean, if you can pull off the KO without doing damage, that's cool. If you can pull off a daze without that, that's cool. I don't know if I'm going to spend the 8 power there, right? I kind of like the Supreme Control. I kind of like the Submit. I love the Submit. You can be within a certain range. Turn 1 within. Here's what's crazy about her, okay? Oh, you know what? Maybe the Submit is not as good as I thought. See, it's only a civilian token. It's not civilian and asset. You see the problem there? So she can't interact with an asset within a certain range. It has to be civilians. The problem is, right now, the only civilian extract that I could think of at this point in time that's live. That's live. You got to keep that in mind. That's live, I think. No. Hold on. Yeah, Spider Infected. Spider Infected. Research Station is a civilian, but it doesn't go anywhere. You can't pick it up. So it doesn't really work there. So you can't really interact with it there. Well, hold on. You can spend the 2 power and be within 2 of it. I guess that counts as you interacting with it, right? But you're not contesting. You can't do anything there. Scroll, I believe, is a civilian. That's okay, so that's 2. That's 2 so far. I'm just going through the extracts in my head right now. Cube, that's not a civilian. Hammers are not a civilian. Montesi books are not a civilian. That's asset. Yeah, I mean, those are the only. If there's more down below, if I'm missing something here with submit, let me know down below. Just please talk to me down below because I think I'm missing something here. But I feel like she needs to go with the soul gem for the extra power to pull off her shenanigans a little bit more effectively. Again, I think she might excel more with characters that with affiliations that help her build power. I think Cabal. Then again, you got to do damage. She's interesting. I think like I said, I think this character is going to take a lot of reps. Let's look at the injured side for a second because I missed that last week. Nothing really changes here. Everything's about the same. I out of these two characters so far, for me as a player, I like Black Swan more. But I can see myself playing SuperGiant and trying to use her. I like the challenge, I think, of trying to use her effectively is where I'm trying to get at. I think Supreme Control should have probably been a little bit. I mean, it's just pushes. I think it should have been something like, it would have been really strong, by the way, if it's at throws or whatever. But I mean, not a lot of character. I mean, you have Jean that does the anti-control thing, right? And hers is within 4, right? SuperGiant's within 4. I think Jean is within 2, or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that character. No, I think it's within 4 as well. I don't know. I like what I'm seeing. I need more. I need to put her on the table and like really, really go through and figure out how to best play this character. She's a challenge, I think, and I like that. I like that a lot. She has some really cool things to offer here, but everything's about positioning, right? If you notice, like, you have to be within 4 for Supreme Control. You have to be within 3 of Omnipathy, right? To get her power going and then be able to maybe pull off Devastate Intellect, which is an 8, but you have to be within range 2 to do it. So she has to be in there. And granted, she has, if it's physical attacks, she's only taking 1 damage if it's 2 or more. So she's got her built-in, like, defense stuff there. So that's good, right? You can't really nuke her with physical attacks, right? Or collisions. You can't really do it. She's only going to be taking 1 damage and gaining a power. So, yeah, I really think she's built for the Soul Gem, in my opinion. She has some really cool and unique stuff. The submit thing is what really, really confuses me because I really felt like maybe that should say asset. Maybe it should be civilian and asset. I don't know if it's just be stuck to civilian because there's not a lot of civilian tokens, guys. There really isn't. Panic got banned, right? You have Spider Infected. You know what? I mean, there is I have to think about Secures too. Secures, you have to think, but then again, they stay static. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like submit. There's a miss, in my opinion. If you guys feel differently down below, let me know. I feel like there's a miss there. That's just my opinion. Everything else though, interesting. I will say interesting. I'm willing to put this character and play her and try to figure her out because I feel like there's a lot here, and I like the challenge, right? I like the challenge, and I'm willing to step up and give it a shot here. But I just feel like they missed on a few things. And I don't think that makes or breaks her. I just think that she's going to take a little bit of work to get her to run effectively is where I'm trying to get at. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below on SuperGiant. And then what do you guys think the leadership card is going to be? Because we were told another leadership's coming, and it's got to be that Fist of the Black Order. I can't wait to see what that does. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Give me your thoughts, and have a wonderful, blessed day, guys. And again, I really do appreciate the comments in the Shadowland Daredevil roster video. I love it, right? That's really good. I love interacting with the people out there that play this game. It's really cool, man. Keep it up. Keep it coming. I'm really appreciating it. And, we'll keep making more content. And, I'll probably end up doing another video on the Shadowland Daredevil because even with the comments that I was given, I made some adjustments, right? So, that's good. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely keep it up. And that'll be it for me, guys. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Keep playing MCP, and I'll see you on the next one.